9.
9/11.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sean Seagulls. For today we have part 4 of the Steve Rademacher Remember Soul Dance break.
Good, sure.
It was held by the magnificent
The
Rippin
one,
for rookies.
the only Rippin for rookie cards.
Sure.
Idiot.
Anyways, today's is
Part 4
it's part 4 and
out of 5.
out of 5. So we got some from Mike, the man himself.
It's actually my dad's stuff, but he's not here.
That was wrong. It's not from Mike. It's from Brandon, the goat.
The goat
gave us a bunch of 1987
rack packs.
packs. So we're gonna go through them
Yeah.
for Steve's thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do these first.
Those aren't the rack packs, though.
Oh, but you're wrong.
Wait, the rack packs?
Just these ones were opened.
Oh. Okay.
I'm giving you these ones because these ones are easier. Because then I can
They're easier to open.
and you can't screw them up.
Hey, that's very true. First up, we got Billy Sample, Scott Garlitz, Ted Simmons, Lee Mazzilli, Storm Davis, Mike Maddox, Chili Davis, Ted Power, Rick Roden, Daryl Boston, Scott Terry, Darren Dalton, Fred Tolliver, Ryan Kicky, Eric King, Greg Matthews, my bad, Ken Howell, Mike Felder, Buddy Bell, Dale Murphy, Doy Gooden, Sammy Calafia. Jared, what's that word? Under Sammy.
I'd go with the same thing you said.
Calafia.
Yep.
Phil Garner, Tim Tufel, Rafael Santana, R.J. Reynolds, Jim Wynn, Bob Horner, Reed Nichols, Brian Smith, Sammy Stewart, Mike Davis, Bo Diaz, Jim Beatty, Ron Oyster.
Okay. I could put it in the package.
Right.
I'll let you open the next one.
Next up, packet number 2. Tim Flannery, Jose Cruz, Mickey Brantley, Jose Guzman, Roy Lee Jackson, Steve Ontorivios, Dale Morchick, Rafael Palmero, Mac Venable, Toby Hora, Ozzie Smith All-Star, Jeremy Reed, Frank Pastor, Giants leaders, Rangers leaders, Steve Sachs All-Star, Carl Willis, Tony Gwynn, Mike Krakow, Ray Knight, Dick Schofield, Cecil Fielder, John Shelby, Teddy Higuera, Mariano Duncan, Jim Sundberg, Roger Clemens, Tito Landrum, Glenn Wilson, Eddie Molnar, Dave Smith, Tom Seaver, Reggie Jackson, Ricky Horton, Ed Hearn. Okay, next pack. You just threw the thing out. What's this?
That's one of the
Rat packs?
Yep.
Raphael Ballard.
Thank you so much to the GOAT.
The GOAT, Brandon Jansen.
And
so much,
Mike
man.
for setting this all up.
And Mike for setting this all up. Dave Leiper. Rafael Palmero, Future Stars. Max Vanderbilt. Phil Necro. Dan Org. Ryan Sandberg. Kent Taklu. Mike Trilio. Rangers Leaders. Eric Show. Garth Iorg. Juan Neves. Teddy Higuera. Future Stars of Tim Psarnik. Bill Dolly. Red Sox Leaders. Alejandro Pena. Rip Roberts. Terry Mulholland. Dave Palmer. Mark Portugal. Mike Moore. Joe Crowley. Kurt Stillwell. Jim Pankovitz. Steve Lyons. Cal Ripken.
Would you say if it's a Cal Ripken card?
Ripken card!
Great.
Mark Davis. Tim Candiotti. Randy Myers. Landy Anderson. Milt Thompson. And John Russell.
Next.
Next up, for the rack packs.
You got opened rack packs, that is.
Yeah, no opened rack packs. We got Nolan Ryan, first card. Dennis Rasmussen. Greg Minton. Shaquan Anjahar. Ted Worrell. Ted Worrell. Oh. Move that down a bit. Mike Birkbeck. Johnny Ray. Tim Stoddard.
Thank you so much to the Beast and Mike.
David Smith. Gary Ward. Keith Hernandez, All-Star. Bill Campbell. Dan Quisenberry. Jose Canseco. Gold Cup. Ozzie Smith.
Don't you mean Jose Canseco?
Kelly Downs. Dickie Thon. Steve Barros. Carl Best. John Morris. Gene Michael. Sal Buttera. Benny DeStefano. Bobby Valentine. Lance Parrish. Pete Rose. Eddie Woodson. Gene Walter. Argenius Salazar. Bruce Bocci. Rob Wilfong. Ruben Sierra. Thad Bosley. Doug Sisk. Randy O'Neill. Cal Ripken. All-Star. Jody Davis. Kelly Gruber. Cecil Fielder. John Shelby. Jack Howell. Butch Weinagar. Joe Cotta. He was better on the Jays. Jack Clark. Ron Washington. Jim Presley. Clint Hurdle. Handsome Colors. Jim Gatner. Omar Mariano, Brett Saberhagen, Joe Sambito, Tim Houellette, next of the unopened packs, Teddy Higuera, Steve Crawford, Zane Smith, Vida Blue, Cal Daniels, Carmelo Martinez, Terry Forster, Ron Shepard, Ron Darling, Mike Brown, Steve Balboni, Mike Fishlin, Randy St. Clair, Juan Augusto, Kirk McCaskill, Jesse Barfield, Bridget Bordy, Brooke Jacoby, Scott Terry, Darren Dalton, Fred Tolliver, Wayne
Conchizicki.
Shush. Eric King, Greg Matthews, Ken Howell, Mike Felder, Buddy Bell, Bill Swift.
From Flex Tape.
It's Phil from Flex Tape.
Right, it's Bill from Flex Tape. That's
No,
what I said.
No, it's
Yeah, I know.
Phil Swift.
Yeah, from Flex Tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Swift.
You're an idiot. Frank Tanana, Kurt Young, Dennis Eckersley, Gerald Perry, Ray Soff, Tim Conroy, Steve Boros, Rudy Law, Brian Downing, Gary Templeton, Tony Benazard, Andy McGaffigan, Bruce Hurst, Murray Willis, Tom Holm, Robin Yount, Steve Farr, Gary Roenick.
No, actually, AJ Steve's kind of close.
What?
Because you said Steve Farr, so I said, well, actually, Steve's kind of close.
You're an idiot. Carl Yastrzemski, Spike Owen, Glenn Hubbard, Carlton Fisk, Alan Trammell, Mike Witt, second last pack.
Yep.
Terry Kennedy, second last pile actually.
Thank you so much to...
Dave Johnson.
No, to Brandon Jansen.
Jeff Robinson, Nate Snell, Rick Schro, Gary Reedus, Jeff yeah, whatever. Yeah, that one. Juan Ben Greer, Carl Best, John Morris, Gene Michael, Sal Butera, Bobby Thigpen, Bobby Valentine, All-Star of Lance Parrish, Peter Rose, Eddie Whitson, Donnie Hill, Roy Jackson, Steve Ontivarios, Dale Morachik, Greg Pryor, Dwayne Murphy, Toby Hora, Ozzie Smith All-Star, Jerry Reed, Frank Pastor, Giants leaders. Frank White.
Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice picture.
Steve Sachs.
In the All-Star.
Carl Willis. Mike Morgan. John Henry Johnson.
That's a long name.
Bill Buckner. No, but his name is John Johnson.
Whoa.
Bill Buckner. Spike Owen. Dale Murphy.
On the
All-Star. Reggie Jackson. 1986.
There you go.
Ricky Orton. Ed Hearn. Very not a good card.
Why?
Because look at that. The bottom's almost gone in the
It was a
top.
miscut.
Yeah, it's a miscut card.
Not a bad card, it's just a miscut card.
Mike Fitzgerald. Len Dykstra. Bob Carney. Bob James. Pedro Guerrero. Chris Brown.
Oh, that's cool.
David Jarecki. Jim Morris. Mookie. Don Baylor. Joe Hesketh. Dave Collins. Ron Romanek. Rich Gossage. You gotta see our Mookie.
Okay.
Okay, last pack.
Magical.
First up, we got Ricky Henderson for All-Star. Phil Garner. Tim Tufel. Cecilio Quant. R.J. Reynolds. Jack Howell. Bob Horner. Reed Nichols. Byron Smith. Sammy Stewart. Alfredo Griffin. Bo Diaz. Jim Beattie. Ron Oyster. Raphael Ballard. Charlie Hu. Ed Hearn. That's better. Mike Fitzgerald. Pete Rose. Eddie Whitson. Donnie Hill. Chris Walsh. Jeff Stone. Rob Wolfong. Ruben Sierra. Thad Bosley. Ricky Wright. Mike Greenwell. Lonnie Smith. Henry Cotto. Chuck Carey. Joel Davis. Lamar Hoyt. Steve Barros. Bob Melvin. Joe Price. Carlton Fisk. Alan Trammell. Mike Witt. Willie Randolph. Dave Parker. Mark Langston. Bob Knepper. Dave Lopes. Juan Beniguez. Spike Owen. Andres Galarraga. Brett Butler. Yeah. Wally Joyner.
And the Gold Cup.
Steve Sachs. Ed Romero. Jack List.
Let's go.
And Ernie Witt. So, is that it?
Yeah, that is it.
So, thank you everybody.
More importantly,
Yeah,
thank you everybody, or thank you to the GOAT, Brandon Jansen,
for donating the packs.
the man who made it all, who pretty much made it all himself.
Made it all possible.
Yes, Rippin for rookies. And
We'd like to say thank you everybody for watching, and have a fucking good day everybody.
have a fucking good day.